How you guys doing? Thanks for joining me. I just spent about the past 5 hours driving up here. This is my staging point, my normal place I come to, my buddy's place up near a lot of accessible places for me to camp. So it's been snowing all day, lots of snow outside. Predicted to snow today, tomorrow, the next day, lots of snow. This trip that I'm about to do tomorrow, so let me tell you a little bit more about it. So normally I come up here and because it takes so long to get up here, I don't really want to start my trip tired and after a long drive. So I stay here the night. It's good to catch up with my buddy, and then I head out the next morning. Whether it takes me 2 hours to get where I'm going or 45 minutes, that's what goes on. So tomorrow, I'll get up and drive about the 45 minutes from here to the property that you might have seen in a couple videos ago, Martin's place, where I'm allowed to be. Lots of different options for me to do things there. But my goal for this trip is to live out of my Centerline Systems mother carrier and G-roll. So if you guys don't know about these, you can check them out. Centerline Systems. This goes together, right? So this buckles onto this. I'll show you that at the end of this. And I carry it all over my shoulder with a strap. So that's a pretty small load for a Canadian winter overnight. I have no sleeping bag. I have no sleeping pad. Alright, I just have what's here in this kit. I'm going to break this kit down. I'm going to put it all together and show you how I'm going to carry it. Also, I have things next to me like my snowshoe, my gaiters, and my boreal shirt that I'm going to be wearing, my boots and all that. So I'll show you that too. This is going to be a pretty decent trip. I am only going overnight, but it's going to dip down to almost -10. It's going to be -9 Celsius at night with tons of snow. So that's pretty cold for not having any kind of sleeping bag or sleeping pad or anything like that. Again, we'll be relying on fire, and we'll be relying on building a shelter that traps the heat, only using what I have here at Natural Materials. I've been wanting to do this type of video for a little bit here, and with the snow coming down and all that stuff, I had the perfect opportunity. So, we'll start with this one first. This is the mother carrier from Centerline Systems. You can take the strap off of it and just strap this to your backpack using the molly. I've done that. Did that in a past video not too long ago, actually. I'll get that on there. This thing's stuffed full of gear, so it's kind of really hard to do things. But anyways, so that strap comes right off. Like I said, you can use this on a backpack. My heavy cover canteen is titanium, full of water. That's the only water I'm going to have. I'll have to melt snow for the rest of it. I've got my canteen cup in here as well. Again, it's jam-packed in here. Okay, let's take some stuff out first. So in my front pocket here, this is going to be a pain to put all back, but I've got 3 things. Trying to keep it all folded as I take it out. I've got 2 emergency space blankets. These are like the, I don't know, 5x7-ish, right? Unused. And then I've got a My Trail poncho. This is a silk nylon poncho from My Trail, and that's like, I don't know, maybe 4x6. I can use that as a tarp. So that's very, very small, thin, sits in there. It might even be 5x7. So that's the front pocket of just the mother carrier itself, the canteen carrier itself. That's empty. The side has these pockets. Remember, this is all I'm carrying out here, right? So I've got Cliff energy blocks, their chews in the side. I've also got a base Pro Bar, some mint chocolate. It's got like 20 grams of protein, so something decent. And I've also got a granola bar. That's all on the one side. Oh, sorry. And a GeoCubes coffee thing. And a lens rag for my camera. The other side, a Baby Bell, a hefty amount of jerky. It's pretty good Costco jerky. And that's it for that side. Now the canteen cup can come out super easy. Got that in there to boil my water in. So that'll be my water collection system along with the lid. The lid goes in the back. And then I also had This Lipton soup, I just have to figure out where to put it. It slid back in the back at one point, but again, this, like I'm saying, this is packing this thing to the gills, and being honest, so it's full. But so all of this stuff right here that you see was just in this mother carrier, the Canteen thing itself. So I'll get this off to the side, and we'll open up the next part, which is called the gear roll, or the G roll for short. The G roll. Okay, so you can see this thing is pretty hefty as well. I've got my gloves attached to here. These are my Hestro fall line gloves. I do not know if I'm going to bring just these gloves because they're attached to this, or if I'll bring my new gloves as well. It's going to be cold and wet, so I might bring these. I really haven't decided yet. I might bring both. I don't know. Either way, whatever. I've got these gloves attached to here, my carabiner. I've got my cool little scout pendant. I got a subscriber got commissioned for me a while back. Very nice of him, very cool. I love this thing. It's got paste beads on it too. No, it doesn't. What am I talking about? Never mind. Okay, so we'll get this thing opened up. Before that, I'll pull out my axe. This is my main tool. I don't have a knife on this trip. This is my Grassfors Brooks outdoor axe. I got a little fancy, rubbed it down with some beeswax, burned it up a bit. I normally don't do that, but I thought it was kind of cool. I charred the end. That is not black spray paint or marker or anything like that. It's just charred. I charred the top a bit and rubbed the crap out of it with beeswax. So I just heated it up a lot, rubbed beeswax all over it. It's got a good grip. I'll be able to do a lot of work with this guy. A lot of yeah, this will be helpful anyway. Outdoor axe by Grassfors Brooks. I got this from the Canadian Outdoor Equipment. I'll put links to some of this gear, the axe, the Canteen, mother, all that stuff. Okay, so the way this opens up, you do not have to open it all the way up. You don't have to take these straps completely off. You can just kind of loosen them up. And there's this little tab here to stop you, which I really like. Slide it off. Get your gear roll here, all spread out. Sorry. All spread out. And yeah, easy access. So right off the hop, I have my spork. This is just on there, a shock cord in one of these webbings. This is a Snow Peak titanium spork. I like this one a lot. I bent the handle on it. If you've watched my videos for some time, you've seen this a lot. Oh, I have a bonus piece of shock cord for no reason at all. We got firesteel.com, Firesteel here. Nice big orange handle. Big, pretty, hefty size Firesteel. Okay, let's open up the first pouch. I got my silky saw in there. This is a silky Gone Boy. So this, paired up with my axe, will do a lot for me. Remember, I'm relying on fire for warmth in negative 10-ish Celsius degree weather in the snow with no gear, with no sleeping gear. So I have to rely on fire, and these tools are not big, so they'll have to be put to their limits for sure. I'll be using them a lot, is my point. Okay, my big shelter is my 5x7 mast from Bushcraft Outfitters. I'll put a link to that too. I got a little piece of paracord wrapped around it. I've used this for years. It's a really good piece of gear. I'm going to probably rig up some kind of crazy shanty that draws the heat in as much as possible. I got a bit of cordage here, quite a bit. I got a nice hank here of brown, and then some of the surplus cordage that I got from the subscriber video. A little bit of this stuff too, because I do expect to be using a heck of a lot, tying things up in different ways, trying to draw in the heat from the fire. That's all for this pouch. I got my food. I got my homemade dehydrated chili. First off, that's going to be my food for the supper for tomorrow. I got a pad. I have to get a pencil still, so I can take up some time at night and write. I don't have a book or anything to really do. So I have 2 packets of oatmeal for breakfast. I have fire starter, fat rope stick, just fat rope ends, and a lighter. Some butt wipe, some baby wipes, always important. Those will probably go in my pocket, to be honest with you, so they don't freeze. And that's it for that pocket. This next pocket I've got really crammed in there. It might take a minute here. Yep. Alright, so I got my compass. This is a Sunto. Put Snoopy in the doghouse. Who knows what that reference is? Alright. Sioux College, what? Then I've got little tiny first aid kit that I have to get another plastic bag for now. Chapstick, tape, band-aids, antacid, gauze, antiseptic wipes. Just really basic, excuse me. That's it. And then my last pocket, I've got my headlamp with a spare battery. So that's it for the G-roll. As far as my footwear, I'm wearing my Baffins, ones I bought recently. Really liking them. The name is the Yoho, Y-O-H-O. Say they're down good to down to -50, but who knows. But anyways, those are doing me well this year. Excuse me. Again, my gloves, like I said, if I will bring them. So what I'll be wearing is Stanfield's long johns. They're kind of thick. I'll be wearing a merino wool undershirt, t-shirt, a merino wool long sleeve shirt, my ever trusty green hoodie that you always see me wear. Everybody asks me what this is. This is a Mountain Warehouse hoodie. I got this right before I went on alone, and I was trying to buy good quality stuff. Yeah, I don't even know what the model name of the sweater is, but I've had it for a long time. Merino wool socks, and probably what's going to save me in the night is my Leicester River boreal shirt made out of a wool blanket. This thing is a legit heavy shirt made of a very heavy wool blanket. I'm going to curl up in this thing by the fire and really just try and just wait it out. It's going to be This is going to be a long night of huddling by the fire and trying to stay warm, but this thing is going to go a long ways. I'm going to wear this too underneath. This is going to be my coat. It's going to go on top of everything I already showed you. My GoPro, as always. I also have my chest mount for it. This is the GoPro Hero 5, I believe, the black one. It's got the LCD screen. My gaiters, these are Met gaiters. They do well. I got full raven pants. My snowshoes, because there will be a ton of snow. It's going to even not stop snowing until I get there. Well, the whole time I'm there. From now, it's still going now. So lots of snow anyway, that's my point. Big old snowshoes. These are Tubbs Venture 30. Yeah. So, interesting. This should be a legit trip. I've packed everything back away, which, if I'm being honest, took a minute. So let's wrap everything up. This is the G-roll. I normally, or what I have been doing when I'm testing this out, sliding this in after. So roll it up. That G-roll up. Relatively easy. Cinch her down. Actually, you know what? Keep it loose for a minute. Put that guy and then cinch her down. I hope that was all in frame. So, you can see there, nice and durable. Then to go on the bottom, what I do is I'll wrap it, the straps through the other straps going on here. I know I'm talking in circles here. I'll show you what I mean. Through the handle here. That's what I meant by the strap through the strap. It's on there pretty good. Alright. Let's check it out, see how it looks on. So that's it. That's my kit for about 24 hours, give or take. Probably weighs like, I don't know, 7 or 8 pounds. Yep. Alright guys, well that's it. That's it for this video. Just popped myself in the eye. Popped her right in the eye with that. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you like this video. Stick around for the actual trip video. It should be up this Friday. So I'll be excited to see what you think about that. Will I survive?